All right, everybody, we have made it. We have got 3 nights in an off-grid cabin. Are you ready for this, Forrest?
Yeah.
All right. Well, of course, when you look outside, it is, yes. So you got all types of snow. Hopefully, it'll be clear. I don't want to get snowed in.
No.
But either way, we are here with our friends Sarah and Jay with their 3 kids. We'll introduce them in a little bit. But either way, we've got a 2-mile hike in.
We have, I think it's somewhere between 1 and 2 miles hike in with all of our stuff. We have no skis. We have, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, all right.
We're going to get all the stuff out of the totally packed truck and down the hill to the cabin. It might be an adventure.
Quite an adventure. Quite an adventure. All right. Well, either way, we'll get back in here. All right. Well, pretty much a full load here, Cedar.
Yeah.
Backpacks. We have a kind of a mom's gardening wheelbarrow that I think we're going to use to get this whole rig down this road here. Kelly, looks like a month's worth of gear.
Yep.
Now, to our credit, it is 2 families, 6 total, no, 10 total people.
10 people.
And 3 nights.
Yep.
So not an overabundance of gear, but
you do need a lot of stuff.
oh, absolutely.
Well, like the weather keeps changing. Like first we're like, okay, it's gonna be snowing, and then it was like, oh, it's gonna be raining. Then it's like, oh, it's gonna be clear and sunny. Oh, but there's 4 inches of snow on the ground. So it's kind of like, how do you plan? It's gonna be really cold. It's not gonna snow on us, but there's 4 inches of snow, so we still have to truck everything through that snow to get there.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it is about 2 miles, so it'd be ideal to not have to run to the truck multiple times a day, you know.
Yep.
So it looks good. We are gonna move the trucks now.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get a head start, a couple of dogs.
Okay.
You guys are gonna get a head start, and Jay and I will catch up.
Yay.
Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
All right, Granny, you ready for hauling all this stuff?
Yeah.
We're almost ready. We are loaded.
Yeah, I'm pretty ready.
The kids are all sledding while we're waiting for Jonathan to repark the car. And now we're going to each grab a sled minus Forrest, who's just gonna take a little snowboarder thing down the hill, which will be pretty fun to watch.
These things are kind of like
All right, Cal, we'll see how your mucklucks do.
Yeah, my mucklucks I'm not worried about, but the wheels on the wagon
Yeah,
in the snow
yeah.
might be a different
At
story.
least it's only like a couple miles.
Only 2 miles.
No big thing. All right, here we go. Looks like, yeah, bud. Oh my goodness. I got you, bud. Here, lay down in there. You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. There he goes. All right, I had hopes of beating darkness, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Sure is beautiful though. All right, after that 2-mile hike, we have made it to public use cabin number 3. It is super dark, but we're gonna go ahead and get some lights fired up as best we can and unpack. Cedar, how was the hike?
It was long, but it was good.
Yeah, you feel cool or warmed up?
Warmed up.
Yeah, good, good. All right, well, let me check out this cabin. Now, there is no electricity in these public use cabins. So, you know, once you get more light, we'll do a proper tour, but I can already see 4 bunk beds, a wood stove, a picnic table. some kind of like a cooking table. But all right, we'll spend a few minutes. We'll get the lights figured out. We'll get the wood stove figured out. There is no wood. We brought enough for at least the first full night, if not two. So we're okay on wood. Sometimes you'll find wood in these cabins, sometimes not. All right, we're gonna get set up. All right, we got everything unloaded. Now I gotta get the fire going. All right, everybody, we are getting settled. It is fairly dark, so we'll be sure to do a proper tour in the morning. Grant and Cedar are with their friends in the other cabin. We're going to head that way for some dinner. I do believe we're having some moose tacos, which should be fun. And Forrest, how you doing over there? Good? You're eating a cookie? And you're getting warmed up? Yeah, you had some cold feet on the way in. It was pretty big hike, wasn't it?
It was like a frost one.
Yeah. So either way, it's great to be back into a off-grid cabin with me, Cal.
Yeah, it's fun. Here, I'll shut this off so I'm not blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little while since, well, we haven't gone hiking into a cabin for a long time.
I mean, since the last time we were in Alaska. So
Yeah.
About 9 years ago. Yeah, bud.
So it's been,
You need some water? All right.
so it's been a little while, but yeah, we got a good exercise.
It sure was good exercise. All right, so we'll settle. We'll head over to cabin 2 here in just a minute.
I brought a strainer, but it's in the cabin.
Yeah, John, hit that Tabasco, buddy. It's good stuff. Now, this is taco sauce. You'll like this one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you guys.
It's not like Indian or Indonesian. It's like American mild.
Thailand. I know that. Honestly, this is spicy.
Yeah. All right, Cal, what do you got cooking over here?
Beans, and more beans.
Cool.
No, I got beans and then black beans and refried beans, but I think we're gonna stick to one because the crew's already eating. So, and then I got a bunch of shredded lettuce.
Okay, so it's going to be a bean taco kind of night?
It's gonna be a bean. Yeah,
There's sour cream,
taco
there's salsa,
salad.
there's cheese, there's all types of good stuff over there.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff. So I don't think anyone's starving tonight.
No, definitely
And I
not.
think we earned all these calories today,
I mean, that was one hike in, right?
hiking in with wheels on our totes. So we're gonna eat well.
All right, everybody, we are back to cabin 3. We had a great time hanging out with Sarah and Jay and their awesome kids. And we are starting to settle in. Cal, all good?
All good.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. We've got kind of the lights figured out.
We got the fairy lights going up over
Got the
there.
Yeah, exactly. We got the fairy lights. Granite, you sleeping up top?
Yeah.
Cool. And Cedar, you getting snuggled up there?
Yeah.
Now, guys, we've got sleeping pads. Are you okay on the bench?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You guys are okay on the bench? All right. And Forrest, you're getting the lights all set up for us?
Yeah.
Cool. We got a fire. I just relit the wood stove. It's toasty in here, but the wood stove had gone out while we were hanging out. So we got a bunch of wood in there. Gonna let that burn for a little while, and then we are gonna throw on like a big chunk of the Duralog flames. Sarah J gave us a big chunk of that to test out to see if we can keep the cabin warm all night. But let's see, it's about, oh my gosh, anyone want to guess what time it is?
10.
It's at 10:50. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. So we are going to settle up. Kel, good times?
Yes. Good times.
It's kind of like back to Alaska life, you know, in the
Yeah.
cabins.
Yep, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So we were in a cabin not too long ago.
Right by
but-
Matsu Glacier.
Yep, but that was a drive up one, and it had electricity,
Yep.
which was pretty cool. And so this is just another experience. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it won't end like our last one.
This is true. Now, of course, in our last camping video, it was an epic fail with the buddy heater, but I feel like all confident that we are going to get it working just fine if we need it. But with
Yeah,
the wood
if we
stove,
need it, yeah.
it's a little less not dangerous, but a little less stressful when you've got a wood stove.
We
So,
had two sources of heat.
yeah,
So in the trailer, we only have one.
that's right.
And when the one doesn't work, then you're kind of like, well, you can't light a fire in here, and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay, well, we are going to brush teeth, get in bed, and guys, we will see you in the morning. Good night, Kelly.
good night.
Good night, Forrest. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, so I am actually sleeping in this kind of solo bunk here. It's on a wood platform, but we brought our 3-inch foam mattresses. And that way, if I have to hop up and deal with any sort of the heat issues, like if I need to like deal with the wood stove, we also have that buddy heater. It's just kind of an arm's length away. I did throw in that chunk of Duralog. It's supposed to burn for 4 hours. It is now 11:30. So I feel confident we're going to be plenty warm in the cabin tonight. Oh, I can do a temperature check. Let's see. Yeah, let me do that real fast. Okay, so the thermometer in the cabin says it's about 68 degrees on that thermometer right there. And the one outside, I just put it out there maybe 15 minutes ago, so it might not be totally the cold weather, but let's take a look. I can't believe all that snow. Like at least 4 or 5 inches of snow. All right, this thermometer says it is 20 degrees. So 20 Fahrenheit. Coldest night yet, but we're in that nice hot cabin. Anyone want to guess the temp outside?
Probably
20.
20,
It's exactly, yeah, like 20 degrees out there.
Whoa, it's 20?
Yeah, and not so cold.
Whoa.
All right, yeah, and I got the buddy heater. Let's just see if this pilot light will light real quick before I go to sleep. Yep, see? One click and the pilot light is on. All right, so good. I anticipate good things. All right, love you guys.
Love you this morning.
Good night. Okay, so it's 3 in the morning, 3:30, and I can feel it's kind of cold in here now. So I'm gonna fire up the little buddy, just to have that be that supplemental heat because the wood stove's definitely kind of cooled down now. So hopefully this little buddy or big buddy heater will kick on. Yes. All right, we got heat. Just show you what it looks like in the dark. It's pretty cool. Yeah, looks great. Okay, back to bed. All right, good morning, everybody. It's actually 8:45, so totally got to sleep in. It's starting to get a little bit bright outside, but it is, it's definitely it's staying darker later. Good news on the heat front. The big buddy stayed on all night, no issues whatsoever. So that's a good thing. I think everyone's starting to wake up over there. Forrest, how was snuggling with Mom? Oh, the lights are too bright. How'd you guys sleep?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good dreams, Forrest?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I'll take a look at the temperature. Okay, so right now it says it's 62 degrees in here. That's just downright balmy. And as far as I'm aware, this wood stove is going to be ice cold. Yeah, it's no heat whatsoever. So that little buddy, the little buddy's the small one. The big buddy here held it at 60. Yeah, 62 in here. That's pretty good. Now outside, we'll take a look. Oh, it's just gorgeous out there. Oh, it is not 62 out here. All right. So you can see where the water's just freezing up front and then liquid away out there. I bet that's thick enough to go out on, but I'm not 100% sure. So, man, that's just beautiful. It's Kasugi Ridge behind me, one of the most beautiful hikes in Alaska, right up there. But the temperature outside, it is 18 degrees out here. Wow. So 18 outside, 62 inside. All right, let's go check with everybody. Let them see if we can guess the temperature. Hey, anybody want to guess the temperature outside? Well, I'll tell you. He's got to guess.
Is it 15?
15. Anyone else have any other guess?
Maybe 22?
It's 18. So we are in the tea. Gee. Hey, go outside and come back in and give a guess. Okay, now that you felt it, what do you think it is?
18.
It is 18. How'd you do that? All right, well, once everybody kind of gets themselves awake, we're going to think about breakfast.
So I am making pancakes once again, but I'm gonna try it just in the baggie. And so I brought the mix already measured out, and I just added the water. So this is just a Krusty's mix. Gonna add some chocolate chips. I think I brought too many.
Oh, I have a hunch you'll find a home.
Is that possible? To have too many chocolate chips? And then I'm just gonna put them in this bag and squish it up. Oh.
It's kind of like a shake and bake.
Yeah, kind of like a shake and bake. Squish it all up in there, mix it together, make it the right consistency, and then I'm gonna cut the little corner off and then just squeeze out the pumpkin or the pancake mix. Now I don't know if it'll work or not, but
Yeah.
seems like it would, right?
You would.
You want to mix it for me? It actually feels really cool, but you have your gloves on, so
Whoa, that feels nice.
you get all that powder up there. Yep.
That's pretty good, Cal.
The idea here is that I'm not making too many dirty dishes. So I just have this bag and I'm not using a spatula right now. I will use a spatula to flip it, but I'm not using a wooden spoon to stir it. And a bowl to mix in. Though I brought both of those.
Yeah.
Those look pretty thick.
Yeah, no, they look good. And the kids are outside already playing down by the ice water. So, yeah, they'll come back in ready for the hot breakfast. All right, Cal, here's your hot instant coffee.
Ooh, wow. Nothing like good old instant coffee.
Oh, yeah. Pancakes are looking good.
Yeah, they are a little bit thick. I should have added a little more water. But this method is pretty easy.
Yeah, look at that. They turned
simple.
out perfect. And the thick ones the kids are going to love them when they come back in, like I said.
Then they don't have to use a fork. They can just dip.
Dip.
They
Yeah.
can just dip and hold them. So it's more like a hot cake, maybe than a pancake, because they're pretty thick. But I think I can get another one or two out of here.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That'll be enough. Everyone eats maybe 2 pancakes.
Yeah,
max.
plus I'm going to fry up some bacon and eggs anyway, so they're going to be plenty of food. There's no doubt.
Plenty of food. Yeah. It's first morning in the cabin.
Woohoo! All right, see there. Looks like 2 big old marshmallows. Pretty good?
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Forrest, how's your hot chocolate bud?
Good.
Yeah?
Oh, you okay?
All right, on the dinner menu tonight, we've got sliders, a variety of pork sausage sliders, chicken slider sausages. Looking good. Give those a few more minutes before we flip them.
Sit over there.
But then it is a slider making station. Kelly, you slicing the cheese, eh?
I'm cutting the cheese.
Cutting the cheese.
This is going to be for caramelized onion and Gruyere. Fancy cheese.
Very good, very good. All right, guys. All right, do you prefer the chicken sliders or pork?
haven't even tried.
Chicken. Pork.
Chicken, pork, chicken. Okay, all right. Oh, you're a pork guy? Me too. For sure.
This is amazing. That turned out really good. These are just caramelized onions with the Gruyere cheese on Hawaiian buns, and they are amazing.
That's really good.
Oh, it's called, but we're looking for like like French onion soup
Yeah.
sandwiches or something. And this is what came up, and it's amazing.
Now, should we do it again without Sarah's food all over her face?
No. Hope you leave it. Okay, so we are at the cabin. It is almost Halloween. So we've decided, Sarah's over here helping me out. We are going to hide candy all over. So there's a trick or treat hunt. Halloween. We got some scary keep out tape going on here. We'll have the candy and we'll put up a boundary and have the kids run out here. I have a couple glowy necklaces that will hang from the cabin and have the kids have a spooky time. So we're trying to hide them. It's really cold out, so at least they won't melt. And doesn't seem like there's a lot of wildlife out here right now, so we're safe until the kids come and get them. So yeah, that's our plan, is to have a little bit of Halloween fun out here at the cabin. Go find the candy! Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, so much candy I got.
I have 5.
How many you got? 2? One? How is Halloween? At the cabin. Oh no! What's going on with you? You have vampire teeth.
Now I gotta flip them over. All right, everybody, we are back in our cabin for the night. We had a ton of fun hanging out with Sarah and Jay and their family. The kids were doing all types of fun activities, and we just sat around and told stories and got kind of caught up on life. So it was just a lot of fun to do. It's about 9:30 now. I've got the fire going. I've got the same sort of setup as last night. So I've got the buddy heater here with 2 new tanks in it. The last tanks went from 3:30 to about 9:30, so 6 hours on medium. So we'll try that again on medium to see if it's about the same. But I just stocked the wood stove. Once that burns down before I go to sleep, I'm going to throw on one of those half or quarter Dura flames, so it has that long heat through the night. Right now it's about 49 degrees in here, almost 50. I want to say it was like 30 something before I started the fire. So it's starting to heat up now. Outside it's 26 degrees. So it's a little warmer tonight than last night. Okay, Cedar, how you doing up there?
Good.
And what are you reading?
Raising Lumi.
Raising Lumi. And how are you enjoying the story?
Yes.
Good. What was your did you have any injuries today?
Yes.
What happened?
So we were playing bumper carts with the sleds on the ice, and I fell over and my chin hit the ice, which hit my front tooth, like the permanent one. And then, yeah.
I can see you got a bruise on your chin. There's
Yeah.
definitely a bruise there. Are you in pain now, or are you doing okay?
I can't really feel it anymore.
Okay, good. Favorite part of the day?
My favorite part was probably going down that really big hill.
Yeah, doing the sledding stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Granite, how about you, bud?
Well, I'm reading 2 books right now. I'm reading Diary of Aunt Frank, and I'm reading When You Reach Me. Aunt Frank's for school. When You Reach Me is for my Battle of the Books.
Yep.
And for my next book for school, there's a list, and on the list is Animal Farm. I'm doing Animal
Oh,
Farm
dude,
next.
that's such a great book.
And there are comments saying that I should read Animal Farm, so I'm gonna hit that one up next.
Yeah, a lot of suggestions on YouTube.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read that one after Aunt Frank.
And then what about your today's highlight?
I really liked the sliders.
Yeah,
And sliding on the ice on the pond.
on the pond side, that
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you guys like the trick-or-treating?
Yeah,
the
that was,
Halloween,
that was
the
a cool
candy hunt?
surprise.
Cedar, what about you? Was that good stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good surprise.
Good. Kel, I'm going to swing down to you. What are you up to right now?
I got a book going here. Little Fires Everywhere. Drama.
Mm.
So just reading that. I also have Cedar's Tale of Despero. She just finished it. I'm finishing it now, and so we can have a book discussion around that.
Okay, and we did watch the movie. So one thing we're doing, like if the kids finish a book, they get to watch the movie associated with that. So we have to watch Ender's Game as well. That was the one Granite just finished.
Yep, and I think actually Diary of Anne Frank is also
Could be a movie.
So we might watch that when that one's done, which is good because there's a lot of conversations around that as well.
Yeah. So, we're here. You've seen our friends Sarah and Jay, and kind of how we met those guys. They're one of our oldest Alaska friends. And basically, Sarah was pregnant with her son, while Kelly was pregnant with Granite, and it was both of our family's first children. We met them in kind of like the parenting class.
Yeah, the birthing class at the birthing center. And so, our kids are only a few months apart, and so we got to meet them before that, and it's been fun to watch the kids grow up. Even though we've been overseas, we came back to Alaska, like, I don't know, every 3 years or so, and touch base with everybody, and it's been fun.
Yeah, just kind of seeing them on social media get bigger as our kids get bigger, and now we're back. And so that's it's just fun to reconnect with old friends like that.
It's always good when you can reconnect with friends and it just feels like you have like no time.
Right. It does not feel like 9 years, just yesterday.
No, yep.
Yeah.
You can just slide right back into the friendship, and it's really cool.
It is pretty fun out here. Tomorrow is our next full day, but what's going on with Old Forest here?
This guy's, he's snuggling in over here.
Oh yeah, snug as a bug.
Yep. He tried to hang as long as he could.
Yeah, that's supposed to be my spot, but
You got the boot.
Forrest kicked me out.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wrap it up, and guys, we'll see you in the morning. Instant coffee. But coffee anyway.
But coffee, either way.
Yeah. And this little guy's awake. How you doing, Forrest?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Right.
It is bagel time. So I brought these bagels. Just gonna slice them up. I'm gonna toast them a little bit in this pan, in the fry pan. And then I brought whipped cream cheese so that it spreads a little easier. And then we're just gonna do some toasty bagels this morning with our coffee and maybe some hot chocolate for the kids. And then we are gonna put on all of our warm layers and get outside and explore some more. I kind of been looking for some tracks. I'm hoping to find some animal tracks along the way. Haven't seen some bear tracks maybe, or some moose tracks, something. I know this area is pretty active with wildlife, so there's got to be something, maybe even just bird. We've seen some ravens flying, and they're kind of fun to see, the raven tracks. So we'll look around and see what we can find today, and get the kids running around and sledding and exploring a little bit more of this area. So that's kind of the plan for today, right, Jonathan?
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'm gonna start toasting.
All right, so Denali is out. Cal, what do you think?
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah, highest point in America.
Yep.
And it is unobstructed for the first time on this trip, so beautiful. All right, Grant, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. We just got out and played, and now we're here to eat a little bit of something, and then we're gonna go ice fishing, I think.
Yeah, so we got this smoked jarred salmon, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So you can see it's just dripping in its own salmon oil. The skins are in there.
Of course. Oh, that's oily, salty, smoky, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Which one, a bite?
No, I have this.
Was this at a Brian, Sarah?
We think it was a Brian, yeah. It was given to us. It was a gift.
Oh, okay. Man, it tastes great.
Yeah, it's really good. Definitely really salty and oily.
Yeah, hits the spot. Not overly fishy.
Yeah, and it's good.
Yeah, just right, man. Good little treat. What's for lunch there, Granite?
Just some ramen.
Cup of noodle?
Yeah, a couple noodles, just to keep us warm.
Yeah, why
Then we're
not?
gonna go back out because we were like sledding like crazy.
Yeah, having a good time, Cedar. I'll go on the cup of noodles.
Yes.
Nice. Any nibbles, Granite?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Well, we gave it our best shot on the ice fishing. I think the problem is it's just too shallow. And obviously we can't get very deep with the open water there. But yeah, all right, we're packing it up. Just about 7 o'clock, dinner time. Tonight, our last night here, third night. We are doing hot dogs on sticks over the campfire. So despite the temperatures being in the 20s, it's a barbecue kind of night. Kids are sledding. Guys, how's the hill? Good. It's like getting faster and faster because you're compacting the snow more and more.
Yeah, look what we did right there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the trail is down and around. And can you make it onto the lake?
Oh yeah. No, we have a challenge where we can't use our feet. And
No
that's like-
feet.
yeah, I made it.
No.
All right. No feet. Okay.
No feet. If we move our feet.
Foot out.
How was that, Cedar? Painful? Oh man, it looked pretty epic from here.
That looks epic. Don't forget the chips. So put them on your hot dog. Okay. Yeah, mine's done.
How is
Is
it?
it done? All right, you want me to give it a go? I guess you get it there for a little bit. All right, Kelly Force, how are the hot dogs?
Good.
Mine is a refried beans with cheddar cheese inside
And no hot dog.
and no hot dog.
No, a dogless dog?
Dogless dog. Cheers
And
for
Forrest, where are you going? Classic plain there, bud?
Only nothing on it.
Pretty plain. All right, well, enjoy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you eat the end and the bottom end,
Yes?
then you would taste a bit of salmon on it.
Oh, a little salmon, huh? There's been salmon all
Smoky
over
flavor.
this table. All right, everybody, it's about 9:45. We are in for the night. I just wanted to quickly show you, even though the light is bad, just sort of the arrangements that we have here now that we're all basically set up. So we've got the kitchen area, we've got our stove, 2 frying pans, a variety of spatulas and forks, water jug, jet boil. Over here, we're keeping a variety of miscellaneous food, snacks. There's also a few games in there that I see, some backpacks on the chairs. Kitchen table looks like this. It's just a hodgepodge of water bottles. There's the blowtorch for the fire, coffee, bear spray, coffee mugs, oranges, hats, Halloween plates, stuff like that. All right, moving on. We've got the bench, the firewood, the wood stove, all the sleeping arrangements up here. We've got all the laundry. That'll be totally dry by tomorrow because it's going to get pretty hot here tonight. So gloves, socks, snow pants, stuff hanging over there. All right, guys, how you doing up there?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good day today?
Yes.
How did you like the night sledding with the headlamps?
That was pretty fun. Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
Cal, how you doing over here?
Doing good. Getting
Yeah.
Forrest settled.
Yeah, Forrest is snuggled in back there.
Yep, he's a
nice
little-
spot.
He's getting snuggly and warm
Yeah.
in his sleeping bag. So that's good.
So, a pretty good day, I would say.
A good day. Definitely.
Yeah.
Lots of outdoor time and fresh air, and it's been so clear. We had clear views of Denali today with no clouds.
Not a cloud in the sky all day. So
All
we
day.
saw from the angle that we're at from cabin 2 here at Byers Lake, you can see Denali, you can see a lot of the tooth ranges, the
Yep.
like Moose's Tooth. Hunter's Pass was to the left. I don't remember Hunter Peak maybe.
Yeah,
But either way, it was like a great view of the mountain range, the
Yeah.
Alaska range.
beautiful. And then tonight the stars, absolutely amazing. I mean, they were good last night too, but tonight we just sat there and watched for falling stars all night. So it was cool.
Yeah, so the 3-nighter, I mean, it's pretty good because it really gives you those 2 full days to relax and enjoy. So we'll bring certainly more cabin adventure type videos as the winter goes along with our outdoor hot tent kind of stuff too. So it's a
Yep.
good mix up, I think.
Yep, and we'll keep figuring it out. What do we need for winter? What do we need for our family to be warm, to be fed, to stay warm all night long?
Yep.
So we're working on it.
So in the morning, we're going to have some breakfast, but then really we got to start packing. Our goal is to be moving towards the cars by 10 a.m. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
Yay.
All right, we got everything strapped down, ready to go. Now it's just putting on backpacks. You can kind of see everything we got going on. All good?
We're ready.
All right, just starting to push towards the car. We got the caravan of people pulling these sleds. And it's always nice to go on a trip like this, especially early in the season, to evaluate the gear that we've got, what we might want to consider picking up to help. So for example, you know, these little sleds are great on these types of trails. But you look at what Sarah's got there with those polk sleds and those aluminum bars on that sled. Now that's much more heavy duty, and it's so much easier to pull a lot of weight when the weight is on your hips versus like dragging behind you. So I think as we start pushing into backcountry, colder weather, Kelly and I might look to pick up a polk or two, which is what Sarah has versus the sled that Kelly and Cedar are pulling there. And the sleds we're using here, they're just cheap little plastic kid sleds. They're nothing special. So on cabin trips, this kind of stuff's pretty good. But if we were really gonna go out backcountry, I think we're gonna want a system that's a bit more refined. So let us know if you have experience with these sleds. What brands should we consider? Kind of price points, I'd also be curious to know. I mean, unfortunately, none of the price points for any of this like quality gear are cheap. It's all kind of expensive stuff. But there's marketplace, there's used outfitter stores that we'll check out, of course. All right, y'all, good trip?
That was awesome.
Yeah, it really was.
Just getting outside and then having it be, it was like in the 20, between 20 and 30. And having like the kids enjoy the snow and having a good experience out in
Yes,
nature.
with their friends.
With friends, and everything's positive and happy is like the key, because we want them to keep coming out on these adventures with us, and we want to keep going on these adventures. And so anytime we can have a positive, great time out in nature, like this was awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially to kick off the snow trips, right?
Yeah, again, reinforcing the fun component, so the kids are gonna wanna do this long term is quite important.
Yep, absolutely. And for us too.
Yeah, so I was just talking about kind of gear and assessing gear. I was taking a look at Sarah's polk sled.
Oh yeah.
Talking about more backcountry versus recreational.
Yep.
So yeah, things that we'll have to evaluate. But either way, we're definitely enjoying it. We got about maybe another mile or so, and then we'll be to the truck. Whoops. My load just got really light.
Ooh.
Catch you later.
All right, load up, everybody.
Have a good Halloween. Take a picture of all.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that look into group family camping. It ended up being a really good time. I mean, we had 10 people in those 2 cabins. But either way, a lot more adventure coming your way as we build a huge Alaska playlist. Things you can do, drop a comment, share the video, and everyone see ya!
Woo! What a fun weekend.
Good times.
Good times. There's so much more coming this winter. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, just getting started.
Just getting started.
All right, everybody. See you in the next episode.